Show off the beanie and the
fire.
right
Now we talk. And we ready to go live or not?
Let's go.
We got 45 minutes.
All Saints.
You get me, bruv.
Clean.
Where's the moose knuckle?
Still there.
Oh, man. Why didn't you zoom in on the moose knuckle?
Tacos. You got paid.
Tacos.
Tacos.
2 and...
Energy at a high.
Monster.
Fanatics.
Your Footy Fanatics is back.
It's nice outside.
Beautiful out. Sunny days in New York. First of all, like, subscribe, comment. Make sure you guys comment. Make sure you guys like. I'd rather that than a subscription. I need some engagement. Thank you. Goodbye. Anyways, got that cleared. What's going on, B-Cast? The legendary B-Cast.
Yo, that hood, yo.
The legendary.
That hoodie.
Shout out to Fozy.
But did he follow you?
He ain't follow me, though. He followed every single one, but and the videographer but me, but it's cool to Fozy. I just need some gear. Yo, shout out my boy D-Ships.
Good, man. What's poppin', bro?
Talking to the mic, por favor.
What's good?
Thank
What's
you.
good?
Now we talking.
Clear?
That's you fire. Clear.
Parents are fire though.
Clean.
Yeah.
Ron Rose. Tifosi, Ron Rose. Go follow him.
Yo, local neighborhoods, small businesses, all
follow.
that. You
Show
know what I mean?
support.
Are they even located in New York?
Not Tampa.
Tampa, okay, but still.
Oh,
that's,
really?
That's
yeah,
local. That's
Florida.
USA.
That's still local. Where he located in New York?
He New York, bro.
That's it. Shout out Mans. Make sure you tag him. And Kiko with the wilted roses. What are those?
All Saints. It's all Saints.
okay.
The same thing. I'm rocking. You're rocking.
Okay, yeah, but mine gotta say it. You know what I mean? Mine gotta say it. All Saints
I
right
like
there.
that hoodie though. I would get it in black though.
This is a Bloomingdale's. There was a black one,
one?
but my cousin got it, so
Clean.
he got the black and he got me the white.
That's fire.
Yeah,
It's
so.
clean. Clean.
No, it's still clean. I like the white. You know, bright colors bring my eyes out.
Yeah.
Yo, that G-Shock fire though.
Carbon fiber on the I don't want to pull out the
2012
rollie.
edition.
Let me not pull out the
2012
rollie. I'm bringing it back. Look at that. Oh, lights up. Anyways, Footy Talk, please get off these. Get off these. Footy Talks, please, and let's get off these. How y'all feeling? What's good with this weekend, man? Boring weekend for the Prem to me.
Kinda.
Yeah, good Arsenal, good North London derby. Sorry for the stutter. I think that was a good game. We'll get into
Lamella
that.
was wild.
Ridiculous.
Lamella
Goal
goes
of
wild.
the season. I don't want to see nothing.
He's a
else.
lefty, right?
Yeah,
Left. This is his second time doing it too.
Yeah.
nah,
Second
second time.
time.
Yeah, the other one was Europa League.
Europa League.
So that was
Yeah, but this
definitely a
one was
game we gotta
clean.
cover.
Had
Gotta
like
cover.
2 megs on the way there.
Yeah.
But Dele Alli, when he came on, I don't know if you had seen. Caught a crate. He gave. I think it was
A meg?
Tierney. Oh my God, what a meg! Anyways, like it was so smooth that Tierney just felt it in his heart. Shit was crazy. So that was definitely a good game. Chelsea stumbled, you know what I mean,
Thanks.
against Leeds.
Thanks.
But it's still Leeds.
And it's crazy.
Leeds
If any
is
game
outside.
was going to be 0-0, you would not have thought it was Leeds.
Never.
Yeah,
Never
for sure.
thought
I
it
think
was-
Leeds is trying to. We'll get into that. Any big topics y'all trying to cover?
Yo, look, that man Real, bro.
Big body BENZ.
Yo,
Big body.
big body,
Yeah.
but
He-
AMG. Yo,
He's the GOAT.
No, but the headline in Spain is Atleti, bro.
fumbling.
Every
another
week it's like it's they're fumbling the bag, but I still think they're gonna win the league. I still want because I don't think they play us for the rest of the season.
So we'll recap that.
Yeah.
And then we'll give a good Champions League talk about the exit of Ronaldo and Messi, bro. So we'll get we'll get some good
RIP to
into
the
that.
legends. They
You know,
done some
RIP
big
to the
cuts.
legends.
Nah, they not.
But to start it off, North London Derby, shout out Arsenal. Y'all finally got a win. I feel bad for y'all. Shout out y'all.
got
But
some
yo,
clout.
honestly, all game deserved it. To me, highlights that I want to get into, and I'm going to let y'all do y'all thing too. Smith Rowe, yo, kid's different, bro. The fact that I think he was low-key, to me, I like watching him better than Ozil. He reminds me of Ozil like years ago, kind of type of
He
style.
definitely has that swag.
Definitely kind of swag. And the confidence is crazy. Him and Saka like are going to be problems. Doherty, if y'all want to cover that too, flop signings.
He an Arsenal fan too. Y'all know that? Y'all
Yeah,
know
No, but Doherty was like
Yeah,
10 mil.
That's why I seen a
He played
post
like Arsenal
when
fan.
he walk into the locker
Yeah,
room.
he's like, oh snap! They know I'm a red. Oh snap!
Yeah,
Now
so-
when that's how they announced that they signed him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
He went on. They had like little promotion, and he's talking. He's like, always I always thought I was gonna be in London wearing red or something like that.
Exactly.
And then he's like, but I guess I signed, and then they see him signing the paper.
Yeah,
And
big
he played like-
mistake. He got chewed up today on the right, bro. Oh my!
But remember, he
days.
came from Wolves, so I think he's good as a right wing back. In a back three, but in a back four, especially a Mourinho style back four,
No saw.
no shot.
But why you think that? What do you think is the difference between the back three and the back four?
Because
it's the same type of freedom of running up and down.
It's
little-
not.
a
It's
little
not.
bit
It's not
different.
the same type of freedom.
So speak to me.
So, like, for example, if you're playing left wing back and the right wing back projects himself forward, you have to tuck in, and now you become a defensive mid.
Straight.
So,
Yeah, thank you, BKS. I appreciate
so
it.
if for example, like say DJ Hyun goes up, he has to tuck in and become a defensive mid now.
Okay.
Meanwhile, if you're still playing 4 in the back, now you could project yourself now and be that cross ball cross field. Like how many times we see Marcelo give that ball to Carvajal?
Yeah.
How many times we see Trent Arnold and Robbie just passing each other the ball?
Yeah.
When you have a 3 and a 5, you can't do that because you have to tuck in and end up defensively.
I guess
So
that's-
that's kind of what the difference is.
You know, for me, like noticing it, especially with Lampard, back 4, Tuchel, back 5. This whole thing with Reece James, like noticing when you're a wing back, there's less space for you to run into. When you're a fullback, like in a back 4, what do you normally do? You're getting a ball first time you whip it in. When you're a wing back, you're getting it like, and you have to take a touch. I feel like with a wing back, you have to have a little more swag. You have to be able to beat somebody rather than come onto a ball, whip it first time, cross. With a wing back, you're getting it. A lot of times, you either got to beat somebody or you're going back. There's less space going forward when you're a wing back. As a fullback, you're running onto stuff, flying.
Yeah,
fullbacks.
you're running on the
You're
flanks
running
is
onto a
yours.
ball.
That's
the difference.
That's
for
why
me.
Tuchel even tried putting Odoi out there.
Odoi, exactly, because he got
Because
swag.
he had that swag. He could
Beat
work back
somebody.
a little defensively.
Exactly.
So I think if you look, and who's the other? There's another right back. Oh, Reece James that also on Chelsea. Same swag. He could grab the ball. He could push up, and then he lifts up his head, and then he has the swag to play
Yeah.
or even shoot.
That's why Marcus Alonso is low key for me one of the best wing backs in the world. Forget what you want to say about as a left back. As a wing back, he's different.
Yeah,
He's
but
different.
You wasn't saying that.
Because and I think when you're in the back 4 too, think about it. When
He's
you're
a fraud. Now he want to say he's the
a
best
fraud. As a
wing
left
back.
back, he's a fraud.
Yeah, he's a
Wing back,
Well,
man,
let
it's
me
Messi.
throw you a fullback. So because we're talking about Mourinho, right? Look at Mourinho's back 4 at Real. Who was the right back?
Oh my God.
Arbeloa.
Steady Eddie.
Right. Arbeloa doesn't really do anything good for you offensively and is not an elite defender, but is solid. Yeah. Can Arbeloa play right wing back?
Absolutely not.
Nah, he's got no moves. Can't
He
take
ain't doing-
anybody on.
Exactly.
So that's the thing. When you're working at a back 4, it's a unit. When you're working at a back 5, it's almost like you got the 3 center backs and then 2 wingers, and then the 2 guys that are in front of the back 3. Like they're kind of in the
Back 4, back the back
yeah,
line.
like there's like
yeah.
interchanging.
They
and
become like
there's-
a stopper.
right,
Exactly.
something of that nature. But when you said Marcos Alonso, bro, think about some fullbacks that are great wing backs, but then you're like in a back 4 would be trash. First guy I think of is actually Marcos Alonso.
Yeah, terrible as a left back.
You get me? Marcelo to me is a wing back.
Nah, but he could do both because he's a
that?
techer. Marcelo.
Marcelo.
Baller.
Yeah.
Now he's a baller. He
But
got
it helps
he's-
him, but it helps him that he's covered next to Ramos.
No, I think it's more helpful that he has Casemiro in front of them.
And then you have that because
Because-
Casemiro would tuck in, kind of make a
And
back
slide
3.
over whenever. How many times did we see in the Champions League that Marcelo just goes on those runs and him and Ronaldo are the ones that's trying to finish up top? That space behind them is all. The other team should take advantage of that. So what does Real Madrid do? They move over Casemiro, they move over a little bit Toni Kroos, and then they have a balance of 4 or 5 in the back.
But even with Doherty, but that goes back to why sign him. They haven't played a back 5 since I think maybe the first month of the season. Since the rest of the season, it's been a back 4. So he was always destined to flop. He's probably been the worst signing of the season. People want to talk about Timo Werner, Kai Havertz. He's been terrible.
And I don't think a back
I
3
think Havertz was worse.
and I don't think
he's
a back
coming into it though. At least he's coming into Bale's at least coming into it. Doherty, the whole season's been absolutely dreadful.
And I don't think a
Terrible.
back 3 even works if you have mediocre center backs, right? Because, like, for example, Chelsea with Tuchel, when you look at the back 3, Thiago Silva, Christensen, Rudiger, they're good center backs.
Hold on, look at him.
Again, Rudiger's
What was the last name? There you go. Say that name.
The-
Say that name.
Rudiger's completely
Yo,
changed
but
up.
it's funny how the same dude that was. Do you rate Rudiger? Oh, do you rate Christensen?
Bro,
Who?
he's-
You
Nah,
had no
Christensen-
confidence.
I be
Christensen's
asking
a good
him.
player.
People be violent.
Christensen's a good player.
Christensen. Rudiger, I did not rate, but lately, since Tuchel's come in,
It's the German connect. So
Dude,
I
yeah,
got
there
a
you
question. So to y'all, right? Yeah. Because Mourinho tactically, first half you're down 1-1. He really takes Bale off because Bale wasn't doing jack nothing.
yo, they gonna get that.
He-
they down 1-1. Go ahead, finish it though.
Nah, they down 1-1.
They
bro.
were. They looked like they was down. That first.
That's
half
what I'm
was terrible.
saying.
Yeah, yeah.
You on the tie. Like you're not. To me, tying is really not. Oh, we got a tie. Like,
Especially the way they play.
and especially in the derby, you want to come a winner. Especially end of the season, you want to crack top 4. So to me, a draw is a loss.
Right.
So my thing is, you coming in. Arsenal dominated that first half. 2 balls at the post. Coming again, they dominate the game again. So my thoughts is like, what? First of all, like what Mourinho has to do. Like, what do you think Mourinho, what that team lacks? Because everybody was hyping up Reguilón. I think he's a baller, but I don't think he has been as solid.
Tierney like outclassed.
Look how Tierney looks so good on the left.
Tierney outclassed.
You know what I mean? So to me, it's like, yo, Luke Shaw this season. Like, thank God we didn't get him.
Right.
You know what I mean? To me, it's like, yo, thank God United stuck with Luke Shaw. So it's like, yeah, he looks good going forward, but like, I feel like, and then you drop in Sissoko. What does Sissoko really do?
Mm-hmm.
Put in Dele Alli a little later because then Ndombele was looking fitness. If Doherty was the problem all game, why didn't you work on that? You know what I mean? You saw in the first half they were chewing him up, and you just kept him there the whole 90 minutes.
Yeah.
But if you take out Doherty, who are you gonna play?
Serge Aurier.
He's not that
And that's
great, bro.
that's a liability.
Bro, but I'd rather have him over Doherty
Yeah. Now in hindsight though, but
because
going in-
he's
I would-
very
I-
physical, strong going forward.
I'll take Doherty.
I
still take
think
Doherty?
he's a better right back than Doherty. Like as a
Aurier.
right back.
As
a
a
back
defensive
four.
stopper.
Y'all just broke down to me the RB and the RWB. So I think him as a RB, he's better than Doherty. He's better to fit Mourinho's 4-4 defensive line. You get what I'm saying? That I told you. Davinson Sanchez.
Oh my
cooked.
God.
My man's is donezo, bro.
But even going into this game, I think we all got this like false sense of like Spurs. They smashed Burnley, cool. Everybody smashed Burnley. They smashed West
Nah,
Brom,
but Burnley's
cool.
a team that they just got a dub
But
the other day.
you got that
We
false
fell
sense
in love
that-
with Bale.
Yeah, everyone thought he was back. He was terrible today too. Kane, quiet. Bale, what did he get dragged off after like 60 minutes?
He was tight. He was like, I'm off.
Yeah, what do you mean? You're off. Yeah, get off. And even
grab his
and
jacket.
Dom, he was quiet. So I don't know if the approach from Mourinho was bad because everyone wants to come at Jose, but they didn't show up. The players themselves, like you said, the first half they were terrible.
But peep this though: does Mourinho deserve any blame for that comment he made about Arsenal? We don't look down. We look up. You get me? It's just those type of mind games. I'm sure that was discussed in the Arsenal locker room.
Yeah.
You get me? So, honestly, with the whole Spurs squad, I think that's a different debate because I think, and we've had this before, when you look at Mourinho's squads throughout his career, I think this is arguably one of his weakest. But
According to him, it was a better squad than United. It's funny. Thing about Arsenal, switch some topics. Yeah. It's funny. I gotta throw my shade in there.
United. Throw jabs.
We in second, Mo. We in second, Mo.
They in
Where
seventh.
you? Yeah, you cooked. 40 points. We talking in the 50s.
with that win, where does that take them?
What, Arsenal?
Spurs.
No,
no,
they
that was the
seventh.
loss.
They lost.
No, but I'm saying if they won.
They would have been.
They would've cracked
3
it.
points behind us.
Yeah, they would have closed the gap between the bottom feeders. It ain't that far, so it would have probably gave him a better run for top four, and especially how he's going. What he's gonna try to win Europa League to crack in the Champions.
That's the best chance if you ask me.
Yeah, but he's gonna face us.
Did you guys? Was there any shocker, like anything that caught you by surprise in today's game?
Arsenal?
No, but I
Yeah.
think everything that I saw today, I expected. I would have wrote it down before.
But they flowed so good.
Arsenal's gonna dominate. I was gonna hold the ball. Mourinho's gonna sit back. Bro, it was the exact same
To
shit
me,
that I saw.
nah, to
I
me-
would have told
you
you
know
that
what?
before game.
What stood out to me, Willian on bench, Aubameyang on bench.
That's what I didn't like. Why bomb me? Why bomb me on the
I heard-
Disciplinary.
I heard it's because he was late. He was late to the game. That's what they said.
He was late to the game.
He was late to the game. They asked him like,
Talking
reports
about practice?
no to the game. To the
Practice?
game.
Nah, Arteta's from that Pep school,
But
so he probably.
he's pushing the line because you see what he did with Guendouzi, Saliba, Aubameyang, your captain. So it had to work today. If they lost, Torreira push him out. Like if they didn't win today, it would have been a problem because it's like your captain, your best player. Why is he? Oh, you're disciplining him. You need to win this game. Forget all that. But it worked out today.
Showed up late to the game. What was his excuse
What
though?
is his excuse to that?
He lives in London.
Yeah, that's
Yo,
it's Aubameyang. Look at his car. He got
Yeah,
he got a shiny Lambo.
That shit made out of gold. You
Yeah.
sprinting through London.
That's weird. I know.
Yo, shout out to you, Alba.
Nah,
but
it's
to
just
me,
not
like,
about it.
That's crazy. Showing up late to a game.
And it's the derby.
That's crazy to me.
yeah,
And
to
you got to be there like 6 hours before the game and everything. Like,
making all that money and you late. Yo, overslept. He looked like he just woke up. You see that? You see that he went on the
was his
bench?
hairline in shape? Or
Yo,
was it
nah, he
drawn in?
literally looked like he was
If
tight.
it wasn't drawn in, it's because he woke up late. Because
Look,
he's
he-
drawing on his hairline all the time. You ever seen that?
He did sat there like,
I ain't playing. He was tight in the warm up.
you could tell he was tight, but he's
Tight.
like, damn, I just woke up.
Yeah.
Got benched against a big game. Damn, son, overslept. Daylight saving. Is it daylight saving over
No,
there
they
in the
don't have
UK?
that over there.
They don't got daylight saving in the UK? Well, he got hit with it, I
Nah,
guess.
they got Big Ben. They got the clock. Big Ben. That's how they. That's how
Yeah,
they
yeah. So to me, back to the main thing, I feel like Arsenal's players stepped it up this game. Gabriel looked mad good today. definitely you gotta give him a solid shout out. Smith Rowe, he in a different league. Saka look good. Pepe is starting to finally look like he's worth the buck. So that covers my. Yo, he's a big game player, bro.
He is.
Laka's a big game player. He shows against big teams. I wish Martial learned from something like that. You know, Martial shows against Sheffield and Watford. Yeah, so
that's still 1-5-0 today.
Yeah, but
Sheffield United.
Damn, yeah, now that I said that, moment of silence for my man Chris Wilder, bro. Please,
you know what's crazy?
Hold up, moment of silence, bro. Thank you, man. Chris Wilder, he was good, bro. Yo, watch him land.
What the fuck was that?
Nah, he's a goal, bro. He's a goal.
Chris Wilder was a man, bro. Chris Wilder was a man.
You know what's crazy? I heard it was had something to do with the board.
Yeah.
I think with the signings, he wasn't on that.
Yeah, no,
I don't think he rated Brewster.
The recruitment. No, supposedly that was his players, and then when he went to the club, that's what I read. Maybe I read wrong. When he went to, I didn't know the owner was Saudi. First of all, shout out to my Arabs. When he went to the owner, he was like, "Yo, listen, like." He called him out on his recruitment. He was like, "Well, I got you Oli Big Bernie, who played 21 games and had no goals, and I paid for Ryan Brewster. So, like, what are you trying to tell me? Where my recruitment? That was your recruitment.
Mm-hmm.
That was your call, not mine.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So I'm thinking that's where they were going back and forth.
Yeah.
And he probably was like, "Yo, I need a whole squad of players." But anyways, shout out Chris Wilder. He's probably gonna land a bigger job in the Prem.
He is.
But I'm trying to see now. Is this the fall of Sheffield? But I don't think they're gonna fall because they got the bread. But you shouting out Leicester for beating Sheffield, like, it's Sheffield, bro. They going through a whole, like, you know what I mean?
But the problem is some teams fumble with Sheffield.
Yeah, United, but it's like,
United.
But
you're supposed to beat up your little
Ian
brother.
Nacho had
You don't
3
beat up your
goals.
little
I forgot
brother.
that man could score. You know what I mean? It's like,
I think he's so. Ian Nacho.
But he's on fire right now.
yeah, he hot, but he
He's
just
hot
not.
right now.
I don't think he's.
He got sold by Man City for a reason.
The thing, I mean,
Nah, he's good. He's a good, like, target man.
He's backup. He's a backup.
He's a good target
Him
man.
and Serie A would kill it.
Anybody would kill him, Serie A.
Nah, that's not true.
No, that's not true.
It's not true. Alexis Sanchez can't kill.
Yeah, he couldn't kill anywhere after Arsenal. He got killed.
You saw what the GOAT did?
Oh,
Who?
God.
Hattie?
Perfect Hattie.
Who?
Ronaldo.
He had a Hattie today?
Perfect.
In the first half.
Yeah, he got knocked out of Champions League. Anyways, back to
I don't want to hear that shit.
yeah, nah, that's the GOAT.
No, the debate me and you had earlier about it. Yo,
But I want to get into Chelsea though.
What's up, man?
I have to. 0-0.
Blues the color.
Blues the color. 20 games unbeaten or whatever the record is. You know what I mean? It's like, yo, Chelsea. So shout out to Chucho. I'm still saying he's a man for like the job, but I feel like he's not bringing out the best out his current players right now. Like, you know how people's coming at Ole like, oh, Ole doesn't manage. He can't manage Mason Greenwood well, but he can't coach him.
But he manages.
He managed it. But mind you, last season, my man Mason Greenwood had the best season of his life when he was younger. So that can't be. But like for we seen bits of Ziyech under Lampard. Now we see nothing. Like that game, he was nothing. Timo, nothing. This, nothing. Is it technically his formation?
Totally disagree. With Ziyech, I agree. But with like Timo, we've seen an upturn in like performance. There was the goal, the stats ain't there yet. But in terms of the way he's playing, and Havertz, did y'all see him against Everton? Quality. Obviously, it's one game. We got to see more. I think he had a good game against Leeds too, if to be honest. But
yeah, but it's not bringing these players are the type of players that get you dubs.
They do. They will.
So where's the dubs? Giga, why you smiling in the corner?
No, because I think you're being harsh.
How am I being harsh?
Timo and Kai weren't signed for 1 year.
Thank
They're there for a project.
Oh, that's the energy we on now.
No,
a couple episodes ago.
Kai-
Fucking bust.
Kai was definitely a project.
Kai is definitely a project, and Warner was actually kind of, you need him to like start playing well now.
Yeah, because Liverpool is in the bag.
No, like now, because the Champions League is coming like now.
Yeah, right now, yeah, we do.
Timo needs to turn up right now.
Yeah, we need
like
we
this
need
week
goals.
coming up. You need to turn up, or not,
goals.
you're a bust.
We need goals.
I'm not saying that next year you could obviously change his performance around, and he is there for the long haul. But he was also to affect the game right now, and he hasn't done that this season at all.
The thing with Tuchel now that I noticed, I just feel like we ain't gonna get beat. I'm looking at us. I'm like, who's gonna score on us? And that's the first foundation that you need to really be successful. And I'm looking like teams ain't gonna score more than 2 goals on us. Like we're playing Atleti on
No, but
Wednesday. They ain't scoring.
I agree with you defensively, which was
look fine.
it looked much better under Tuchel. But at the same time, use your wingers. Use it is. You ain't. Bro, it was a snooze fest that game, bro.
You got to.
The first half was lit. The first half was lit. Second half was
You were
snooze.
just disrespecting goals because
Bro, Scott McTominay had a hat trick against them, bro. Yeah, 6 goals against them.
but to
bro.
me-
scored 2 goals in the first minute.
Something like that.
5 minutes.
Bro, we was banging it.
Chelsea could have too. There was like 2 early chances. It didn't go, but
But that's the thing, though. I think that's the whole key to the whole Tuchel run.
it's snooze, right?
That's the whole key to the Tuchel run is the back line is solid, but it's the change in play now. Not only is the defense solid, you can't really get the ball off Chelsea now.
You can't.
You can't. So that's what I'm
Knock
saying.
it.
Honestly,
0-0.
and I told you, and this is the whole thing with Tuchel. Tuchel's in a good spot. Just get Chelsea in top 4. The summer that's coming, reassess the squad. You have a whole preseason to implement really the style of play.
Haaland.
No, I don't think he chooses you guys, but honestly, in regards to the whole Timo thing, I agree with you, but don't lose sight of the fact that he came from not only a weaker league. Dude played at Leipzig. Leipzig's style of play is similar to what they play out in Liverpool. He comes in, and remember that first 6 months under Lampard. Now that you see it, what was Lampard playing?
Bro, he was sticking him out. He's sticking him out wide. He's not a winger. Now he's playing closer to the goal, and he looks more comfortable. That's like I said. He's not stat padding yet, getting goals, but he looks more comfortable. Havertz looks more comfortable. So like when we were watching them with Lampard, like they were turning the ball over easy. Now it's like they look like they know what they need to do and what they're doing.
So what do you think that team needs?
Oh, we just need a goal scorer. We just need a number 9. But look at the stats. Our highest goal scorer is Tammy Abraham in the Premier League, and he hasn't played for like 6 weeks. He's got 6 goals. Somehow we're still in the top 4. I don't know how with those numbers, but we just need someone to put the ball in there. Huh?
Pulisic, is he leaving?
He's going to Man U.
He's wilding. He's wilding though.
I don't think he's leaving.
I think he's gonna leave.
He got to earn his spot. He's honestly.
He's got to earn a spot.
I'm American.
He has though. He was the best player on the squad.
He has 1 goal in like 19 games.
And how many goals does Werner have? Wait. How many goals does Werner have in 19 games?
Five.
Hold
He's got
on,
5 and
bro.
5.
What did I tell you about the whole Timo thing? Timo, you got to respect. He's Germany's number 9. Pulisic is captaining a team that's playing Trinidad and Tobago. Like, there's
don't do that.
No. There's a level of respect. You have to respect Timo's background.
Yeah, and Germany got knocked out the World Cup. Cause what are you talking about? They didn't even make out the group.
I do think he's been done a little bit unfairly because he got us in the Champions League. But at the same time, that back end of Lampard's term, he wasn't playing well.
Bro, Project Restart, come on.
I do think he deserves a chance because Timo's not like sparkling. So it's like, bro, why let me get a game? But I don't think he's gonna leave.
But I see Timo and Christian playing together on the same formation.
I think
they don't take each other's formations at all.
Listen, Mason Mount. And the thing is, Mason Mount ain't coming out that team for nobody.
I think that's the actual problem is that Mason is balling.
Yeah, but one's a CAM, one's a left wing.
But
remember, he uses the wing back. So there's wing back. So
That's the problem.
Christian's not a left wing.
No, but look,
He is.
With Chelsea, you have the 2 wing backs who occupy the whole sideline.
Reece James, Marcos Alonso.
Right, and then the guys that are kind of like the
inverted forwards.
Exactly,
kind of thing.
correct. They're playing
more
more
central.
inside.
Exactly.
So Pulisic, I mean,
He's got to fight it out with Ziyech, Mount, Werner, Havertz, and himself. That's
Okay.
5
All
players for
you
2
named
positions.
was Mount was in form. Everybody else to
No,
me
but
was
that-
Dookie
that's what I'm
Sauce.
and then you can't touch any. They can't play in the pivot because in the pivot's either going to be Jorginho, Kovacic, or Kante.
It's 5 players fighting for 2 spots. So he's either got to be on some crazy form, which Mount is, so he's solidified in that spot, or he just got to fight it out. And who did he come in to really revitalize? Havertz and Werner. They're going to get those spots first before Pulisic. Unless Pulisic is on some post-lockdown thing, he's got to fight it out. And that's why he played wing back yesterday. And I think he did okay, but he's obviously not used to that position.
He's up top. He's
got to play in those
attacking
two
player.
attacking
And
players.
to be fair, when you
They
look
don't play. I'm sorry. Go.
No, I was just gonna say. To be fair, when you look at the club of that stature, where does he come in and automatically start?
Yeah, who are you? What?
Does he start for Liverpool? Does he start for you guys? Maybe
I think
right
he starts
wing.
on the right wing. Perfect for Christian.
Does it start at
fits
Bayern?
perfect
Does it start
Man
at City?
He had a purple patch, so he showed us what he can do, but he's got to keep doing it. If he's not on that kind of form, you can't just say, yeah, I'm America's number 10. You got to earn that.
It has nothing to do with America's number 10.
I think
No,
everything-
you go on Instagram, people are saying Pulisic, bro.
Captain
sit
America.
down, Captain America. Sit down.
Why you hating on my
Fox
boy?
Soccer Channel.
Fox
all they
Soccer
talk
Channel.
about like,
Sit
how
down.
good Christian
it's
is.
funny,
Relax,
yo.
Sit down.
He's
Yo.
American. I get it.
Exactly. Sit down with
Oh my
I have a
days,
question, I have a
energy.
question.
No. Before your question, yo, they was bro. Lisa
What?
Ann's on the other side of the couch, bro.
5-0 against El Salvador. Not taking that serious.
Last season, bro, they was like, oh, Pulisic.
Bro, he's killed it. He got us in the
Yo, it
Champions
was like
League, but
this,
he's
bro. It
continuing.
was a double banger.
Hey, yo.
I swear to God, bro.
Yo.
Like that, Pulisic. We're coming home. I see them in the comments. We're coming home. That's all I'm gonna say, bro. Frauds. But anyways, what's your question, Brian? I just have to call frauds when I see.
Yeah, I mean, whatever.
He's going to agree with that. He's going to agree with what Enrique said.
What do you guys think Christian would go if he had to make a move?
Back to Germany.
Back to
I
Germany
think
to
Bayern
where?
makes sense, but
I don't think Bayern makes sense.
Bayern don't make
Doesn't
no
make
sense
to me
You don't think? Why not?
because they have way more better players.
Yeah.
You're not gonna
Already.
bench Leroy,
Sane.
Gnabry, Coleman for these guys. No,
He'll probably go to Liverpool.
I heard United.
I think
I
United
saw
if
some
it's
United.
perfect.
But where
Again,
you gonna-
Arsenal again. Anybody fits.
Who
in
you gonna
Arsenal.
start over Rashford?
No, he plays
Right
right
side.
wing.
Ring Martial.
Daniel James.
I thought he's a lefty.
Nah, yeah, he's much better.
He's
than Rashford.
ambidextrous. He could play on either
He
side.
can, but he
And so
left
can
is
Rashford.
different.
And so can Rashford. Rashford could play right wing.
Anything over Martial is good, bro.
I think Christian.
Give me Troy
Yo,
Deeney.
we got to get a Martial counter on his thing. And every time he says Martial, bing, ding.
Give me a Troy Deeney, bro.
Troy Deeney.
Yeah,
Yo, my
I'll
God.
take him over Martial. You wouldn't
That's
take
what, 4? All right, go ahead.
you wouldn't take him over Martial
Who, Troy D? Yo, where is he?
in Watford.
He's still playing?
They second in the league in the
He'll go
bottom.
to. He'll go
Oh,
to,
really?
though.
Yeah,
Norwich is still
championship.
first.
Yeah, Norwich is still first. That's what I'm saying, bro. Martial.
5.
Gone.
I'll take Pulisic though. Pulisic is a
Nah,
baller.
he's a
We
baller.
seen his. Oh,
What?
just heard what he said.
Yeah,
he's a
did.
baller.
He is. He is.
No one saying he's trash, but
Bro,
when you compare the names you just said, who does he go over?
I'm singing the child.
Last season,
because of him.
last season, I wasn't on that energy. That's what I'm trying to say.
Bro, but that's the past.
Thank you.
Real won a league last season. Look where we are now. It's
Yo, segue into that. Segue into that.
Yo,
Segue
you-
into that.
Hold up, he just said Real won, but we won a league. You forgot that excuse? 4 Champions League. You forgot that excuse? Now that's the past.
bro, it's the past. I'm only looking at the current
Segue
right
into
now.
that.
Yo, people in the comments are starting to realize you're a fraud, Kiko.
Nah, people in the comments could
one
suck my dick.
guy posted. I'm gonna put it above right here when y'all watching. One guy posted. Matter of fact, let me go read it,
What
bro.
he
His
said?
man, he said Kiko. He called him out Kiko too. At Happy Week. So
Saying what?
he commented, "Oh man, this is great. We're about to read this out loud in front of everybody." You know what I mean?
Y'all played who, Elche this week?
No, because it was the Man City Man U game, and he was like, "Oh, United's gonna put." He was like, some guy was like, Kiko was the one saying, "City's gonna put 5 against United." LOL. And then he hashtagged international. Hashtag international. You know what that means? We're frauds. Thank you,
15 second
Kiko.
of fame.
Now he got a good shout out. He probably watching.
That's
So
funny.
you know what I'm saying? Like the past ain't the past. It's the present still. But segueing to Madrid, bro, go ahead, give him some shine.
Yo, I was impressed.
Why?
Because once they went 1-0 down, I was like, oh, the league is done. Barca's kind of on a. Did they play today?
They played today.
They played today. They're
No,
kind of in terms of the league.
Think so.
Barca's been looking a lot better.
I don't
once
pay attention to La Liga.
Low key, you shouldn't, to be honest.
Yeah.
No, it's just
Who the star there? Who's there to like catch your eye?
Asensio.
Bellarabi. Oh no, he plays in Olympiacos.
Oh, yo, Bellarabi.
Yeah.
Nah, I mean Real. Once they went 1-0 down, I was like, oh, it's a wrap for y'all. But y'all savior. Y'all
No,
say,
I
he
mean,
needs
he's
to get way
world-class.
more. I don't know what it is amongst Real fans where his stature is, but he got to be over Raul. He's over Raul.
No, but Real fans have always given Benzema his flowers.
gotcha.
The problem is, it's almost like it's like Pip and Jordan. You played with Ronaldo for so many years.
Yeah, but you know what's
He's
crazy?
got overshadowed.
A lot of Ronaldo's numbers
come from him.
from Benzema.
Yeah,
It literally
he links up play. He looks for assists.
He's a
I
baller.
think Ronaldo's number one assist player,
Is him.
players they plays Benzema and Ozil.
And I'm gonna tell you, I feel like every player that came into Madrid was more of a, I'm gonna compete. I'm gonna go toe to toe with Ronaldo. Higuain.
Yeah, Bale.
You fail. What you gonna call it?
I think Bale sacrificed a bit actually.
Bale tried, but it ain't work it in his. He did, but it was just, I guess Zidane. Who else after him? There was a bunch of players after
That they
him.
signed.
Morata didn't really work at.
Chicharito.
Stop it, please.
What? Chicharito was on Madrid.
Yeah, but bro.
One bug out season.
Let's talk about the 6 month Adebayor was there. Now. Come on, like,
Yo, he did while he was there. Though.
he did. I love Adebayor. That's the goat. But
Didn't he
like,
help us win Copa del Rey?
Yeah, he did.
I'm
he
pretty
did.
sure.
He did.
Nah, but they
but
were perfect for each
Benzema,
other.
yeah, Benzema was just like, I'm not trying to outshine you, bro, but I'm gonna feed you so I can win and you can win.
Yeah,
And that's
Benzema
literally-
has a lot of quotes. He's been saying, "Yo, when you play Cristiano, it's like you just see what this guy does, and you just like, yo, just here, you do
Yeah,
what
you
gotta
give
do."
him the
It's like
flowers.
the Pippen and Jordan, exactly, bro. If
It was literally that was a great metaphor, Big Cass Jr. and it was Pippen and Jordan. Yeah, like
No, and here's the thing too. With the whole Benzema situation, you don't know what's gonna happen with the league this year. I think Atleti's still gonna win it, but the fact that right now we don't know how Barca did they win. I don't know if they're even played yet.
Playing right, I think as we speak.
But the fact that Benzema alone has had them in the top 3, I think is impressive because, bro, there's nobody else. The 2 Brazilians haven't been performing. Asensio, you don't know what he is. Mariano Diaz is like in and out of the team. Bro,
that's crazy when you think about it. He's literally
he's carrying.
It's
them.
low-key a carry job.
last year when we won the league was simply because Benzema and Sergio Ramos.
Those
This
two.
year, it's only Benzema.
Yeah.
If we just have one more role player, somebody else to help out Benzema, get some buckets, bro, we would be in better shape than we are right now.
no, yeah,
Because we win games 1-0. I haven't seen Madrid blow
Smash
a team
a
out
team.
in a long
2-1,
time.
1-0.
It's been 1-0.
The thing is with Madrid, like it's just that stature club kind of reminds me of like United. They just need those guys, like that 1 or 2 guys that like just iconic. Like at one point they had Modric, Cruz, Ozil, Ronaldo, Marcelo, Ramos.
Maria.
Yo, like the name is like holy shit. This is Di Maria. Like, and then after that, when those guys left, you know what I'm saying?
Xabi Alonso.
Bale, Xabi Alonso. Like
James.
it's
How much ball down Madrid? I don't want to hear it. Don't get me tired.
Yo,
right now.
unless he's like, yo, he had to fuck.
Nah.
he
Don't
looked
get
better
me
at
tired.
Bayern. He looked better at Bayern.
What?
He looked better in Bayern than Madrid.
Bro.
If he had
James had that one
James
good
balled
season.
out for 3
How was
seasons.
his first year at Real?
That was
Bro,
wild.
when he had the black shirt with the dragon on it,
the first year.
him and Ronaldo single-handedly took Madrid to the semifinals of Champions League.
Like, he's about to say
And
winning
he
in
did
the
that.
semis.
No, we lost to Juve.
My fault.
Oh, on away goals, yeah.
And Morata scored against us, some bum ass goal.
How old is Benzema now, though? Now that you think
Benzema's
about
like
it.
32,
30 something.
Yo, nah,
But like that's what they lack. Now it's a bunch of kids.
which is weird. Which is
Like,
mad weird.
That's what I'm saying, and that's most of the big clubs though, except Liverpool. I mean, except City.
I think there was the
Liverpool.
problem with the market
Yeah.
was those 2 years. There was no superstar on the
No,
market.
because Zidane thought he was gonna be the greatest. This is what I think. He was like, yo, I'm gonna go cop mad Dookie sauce players. And that's what he did. He just went and spot 150 million on Hazard Dookie sauce. He went and spent.
That's the only real star he bought.
He-
Everybody else was.
But that was
young
supposed to
kids.
be the oomph after Ronaldo, Dookie sauce. And then he went and got Jovic.
Y'all paid 40 for Vinicius. Y'all paid some
But
big
that-
bread for
but
him.
that-
75
that's what I was
for
trying to get
Jovic.
to. This is what I was trying to get
Jovic,
to.
yeah.
There was a in the market. There was a 2-year gap where no superstar was available. The
Yeah.
first superstar to be available was Hazard, and we went and got him. But before Hazard, there was a 2-year gap where there was nobody. And you know how Real Madrid is. We got money, let's spend it.
Pogba was available for y'all. They was fiending for Pogba.
But he wasn't a free agent. So what I'm trying to say is Real Madrid has so much money and there's no one there. What did they spent? They spent I think 200 million on mad youth products that 2 years, hoping that one of them develops.
They got
That's
the
why-
stimulus and trying to spend it.
They look. They got Rodrigo. They got Jesus. They got
Oh, Renier and all that.
Renier. They got
yeah.
Who's the kid at Dortmund?
That's him, Renier.
Renier.
Yeah.
We
got
got so many
Rodrigo,
players.
Vinicius.
Yo, but let me ask you this. So,
And then we got Odegaard over here scoring goals for Arsenal. We can
Yeah,
buy a
goal
minute
sauce,
on-
that goal
on
you know what's
Madrid.
crazy though? So you've been reading the news about potential Ronaldo coming back,
Yeah, that's
To
fake
Real?
news.
Yeah.
That's fake news.
bro. I think that's so ridiculous.
He
He
was
should
going to
have never
United
left.
before.
He shouldn't. That's the worst breakup in soccer history, bro. No, Madrid had no reason to let him go, and Ronaldo had no reason.
I think
to
he
leave.
left. I think he wanted to go.
But I think because he
No,
wanted the
no,
Messi wage.
No, he wanted some wage, and Florentino was like, I mean, I don't know if it's Florentino, but he was like, oh no, we're not having that. We're not doing that. Why
No,
would-
it has to be Florentino. Yeah.
it was 3 years of straight Champions League, and you let him go. It's like reminds me of The Last Dance. bro.
I was
It's
just
tight.
gonna say that,
Like,
bro. This is the thing. The Messi Ronaldo. As much as we said it, Messi arguably Ronaldo's Jordan. Bro, no, because I want to get into this debate because he brought this up in a car and I think it's big. Ronaldo's 3 years at Juve. What's the first thing that comes to your mind?
Oh yeah,
He thinks bust,
of course.
right?
Bugging out 2 City odds.
But they won that without him.
Yeah, but he still won it when he went there.
Point was he went there for what?
And they had a Allegri. They had a different squad though, bro. The past 3 years, they've been changing underwears. You know what I'm saying? They went from Perlo, Sarri, and it's not like they moved up. It's not like they moved up with their pickings. They moved down with their pickings. So it's still him carrying. Because imagine Sarri without Ronaldo, they was not winning it. Imagine Pirlo without
They
Ronaldo.
did it. They did win it before. They don't need Ronaldo. They didn't need Ronaldo to win
because they
Serie A.
had Allegri. They had Allegri, and they had a much
was
more.
gonna win it.
They had
They
a
was
better
gonna
squad.
win it.
They had a
They
better
was
squad.
did have a-
We come at Messi for the last 3 years.
Bro,
Liverpool
this
and all
is
that.
the debate.
That's we come at Messi for Liverpool, Roma, and this last 8-2.
Nobody came at Messi.
do you
Okay,
mean?
everybody
They
came. Everybody
every
came at
year it's
Valverde.
Messi,
No.
he
Everybody
choked.
came. Everybody came at Valverde.
Ronaldo, Lyon, Porto, and what's that? Ajax? Nah, bro. Come on. It's a
No,
bust.
but it's too different.
What do you-
If we're talking about
One team is up 4-0, my nigga.
We mean.
Oh, you got me saying the N
Exactly.
word, bro.
What
We
you
mean
saying?
one
Wait,
team.
wait,
Wait. What do you mean one team is up 4-0?
One Barca was up 4-0
One team is Lyon.
against Liverpool.
One team is Porto. Are you kidding?
Nah, but did you
Porto?
you saw the game?
I don't need
you
to see
saw the game.
The squads are kind of the same. Both squads are kind of trash
But
around them.
It's not. It's not.
They both choke.
How is that?
So if we gonna violate Messi, we gotta violate Ronaldo.
no,
That's
but
the stain on his
you
legacy
putting the
too.
cape. You putting the cape on the man. You putting the cape on
Nah,
both
I'm
of
just
them.
keep the same energy
No,
for both.
no,
Keep the
you
same
got-
energy.
nobody said no-
But how if Ronaldo has 3 rings,
bro.
That happened.
At
Let
the
me
end
ask
of
you
the
a
day,
question now.
everybody was against Valverde with that whole situation.
Nah, but they had a squad. But Barca had a squad.
But Barca had a super squad.
Super squad.
But
What
Ronaldo,
was that super squad?
bro, Kessie is the best bowler right now at Juve. Who's on this squad that's official? Morata.
On Barca? On Juve?
On Juve. Chiesa.
Nah, they got ballers.
Name me the 11.
They got ballers.
Name me the.
Quadrado's a baller.
Nah.
Hey, he's Colombian. Hey, he's Colombian. Thank you. You're shot.
Nah, Barca's trash too, though. Come on, Barca's
Now,
trash.
I'm talking about right,
Valverde too. What, we rating Rakitic?
I think it's
Yo,
super.
we rating Rakitic?
What? He's such a hypocrite. son.
Rakitic was top 11 at one point.
2 years ago, he was like, yo, Busquets.
We rating
Busquets.
we rating Langley and PK. We rating them. They're
was
both
mixed-
squads are trash.
Bonucci is shooting powder. Chiellini's shooting powder.
Delit. Oh, he got Delit. He couldn't what? They couldn't get through. They got
That's
Delit.
unfair.
But
That's unfair.
Buffon, he got his
I'm
milk
just-
is turning into
Hold on,
cheese down there.
before everyone kind of gets to saying it, here's why I disagreed with them. I gave Messi more criticism for the last 3 years than I gave Ronaldo because Ronaldo has the 3P in his back pocket. He won 3 straight, and then the last 3 years he's lost to teams he should have beaten. But you can't take away those 3 Champions League titles. Messi has it once since 2015.
But hear me out. Forget all that. You can't put the blame on both those guys if the team is not performing. He's not come to he's come to assist you to win a trophy. He's come to assist you to get you the Champions League. That was Project Juve, right? He got Serie A with arguably the weakest.
U18.
Yeah, this has been
especially the sorry one.
and especially European wise, that's my thing. They haven't advanced European wise, European ball wise. They have advanced. They stayed okay in Serie A, but that when I mean advanced, I'm talking about 2015.
They went to the final.
where it's Vidal. It was a
Tevez.
perfectly Tevez.
Pogba, Pirlo.
Pirlo, yeah.
It was just a perfect organized all over from the back for Dani Alves.
balanced.
Was Dani Alves over there at the time?
He was on the 2016
Not
team.
yet. Okay, but
Oh, no,
still,
he wasn't. Yeah, you're right. He
but
wasn't.
they were just perfectly organized, perfectly balanced from the back 4 up. Now they're just shaky, bro. You can't put the blame on another. The best baller is Kessie.
But that's what I'm saying. Keep this. All right. So if we're gonna do that with
But
Messi,
everybody keeps it.
so blame the bar. We gotta make sure we blame the
Nah,
Barca
look,
board
look,
then for not putting the
shit,
pieces
shit,
around.
No,
what
but
they
this
did.
is the. I'm sorry to interrupt you,
Do
but
you think-
but this is my thing about Barca. Everybody was quick to jump on Valverde. It was. I really never thought it was Valverde's fault. Your team is up 4-0. You gotta beat some bunch of dookie sources to sit there and lose the fact that you're down 4-0. Because at the end of the day, tactically, he did his job if they're up 4-0. You come back, do the same thing I did the last game. Just get another 4. But that's on the players. People got to forget that's on the players. Not just on Messi, that's on the players. So that rests the case on that. You can't just keep putting, nobody said nothing about Messi. And at the end of the day, Valverde got fired. Valverde got
You're not
fired.
saying about they.
Hear me out.
I think there's some games he deserves blame.
But listen.
The
Valverde
Bayern
still
game,
got
they touched the
fired.
ball. Bayern game,
Valverde still got fired.
Oh, go ahead.
Everybody else got fired.
Setien.
Got fired.
Go ahead.
Everybody getting fired.
Go ahead.
And Messi getting $1 billion a year.
Go ahead.
So you know what I'm saying?
What was the goal that knocked out Juve out the Champions League? What goal knocked them out?
Which year?
Oh, it's no.
What goal knocked them out? What goal knocked them out?
Sergio Oliveira goal.
Did you
and
see
went through
Ronaldo on that
leg.
wall? Did you see him? Did you see him in the wall? That's his fault.
Shippy.
That's lit. All right, you take whatever you want. 3 Champions. That goal that knocked them out.
I'm mad we having this convo.
Shippy, ready?
I'm
It's
just
just-
saying,
no,
listen,
it's-
say both
it's-
goals. I just want the same energy for
Because
both. when it comes
that's
to-
your thoughts about the
when it
Champions League
stings.
exits
When
that
it
they
stings.
both.
We're gonna clarify this. Ready? Name me last time you saw Messi win
a game on his own.
win a Champions League knockout stage for Barca.
Like on his own.
Yeah, like have a Ronaldo hat trick. 2 goals.
It was crazy, man.
Bro, the goal he scored against PSG, I think, was the first.
And that was a screamer.
And it was for nothing.
But
And
to
then,
get through-
and then he goes and shoots the bed by missing a PK and shoots it down the middle.
Matter of
Like,
fact,
what the fuck?
who was the game the tie before Bayern last year? Who they have before they got smashed?
Irrelevant. That's what they have.
That's what I'm trying. That's what I'm trying to think. That's probably the last time. I don't know who they had.
Cristiano at 33 years old had just finished three-peating. Messi at 33 years just got kicked out the Champions League round of 16.
Would you guys say this is a stain on his legacy these past 3 years at Juve?
It's been it's been a stain on his
What-
legacy
is it
the
a
last
stain?
6 years.
No.
The
On
last 6
Ronaldo?
years.
He's talking about Ronaldo.
No, I'm talking. Oh, nah.
No, Ronaldo.
It's
Is
not.
it?
It's not.
Bro, he's
You don't think Juve is a little
Bro,
stain
did
on
you
his?
see what he did at 34 years old to come back on an Atletico? That was a come.
That was crazy. That was crazy.
And you saw his
That was
post-match
crazy. Today,
interview?
right?
He
You saw
said,
his post
yeah,
today?
like, I'm going to smash him. Bro, it's bull. You're not. And I feel like if you think it's going to be, he still went to Italy and won trophies.
Quick question. You rather have the Juve team without Messi? I mean, without Cristiano, or you have Barca team without Messi?
Which team is
Nah,
better?
the Juve team without Ronaldo.
Yeah, that's team. Is
I think the
better.
Barca
The
team.
Barca
is-
team without Messi is probably
a sixth place La Liga team.
Nah.
Come on.
six.
Nah.
What is
Fifth,
Juve?
sixth.
They both
Cristiano
do,
has
too.
like I don't know what percentage is like some ridiculous like 64% of the goals from Juve come
Them
from
raw.
Cristiano.
Both teams are. He's over.
bro. Because
What
think about
happened to him?
like when you look at Juve's front line, you still have Dybala, Morata,
Don't play Morata.
Kulusevski, Chiesa,
That's it.
Decent players.
Benedetti, whatever his name is.
Bernardeschi. All right,
decent
let's say
player.
that. Barca's got Dembele, Griezmann,
Fire.
Ansu Fati, but he's
Braithwaite.
injured. Oh, we're assuming everyone's healthy. Ansu
Braithwaite.
Fati.
You can put him in
Trincao.
there, whatever.
Both teams. You know what's funny? Take both players out of it. Both boards are like fucking.
I think
disgraceful.
Barca's
The
team
way
is
they've,
all right
they've treated
without
them these
Messi.
last couple of years, huh?
I think Barca's team's all right.
Nah,
without
but
Messi.
Messi's on 20-something goals.
I just look at the board. The two boards are disgraceful. The way they put these two goats and the pieces they put around them is disgraceful. The way they going out.
I mean, listen, to me, it's just a new era. It's a new era of ball coming in. We've seen the Haalands, the Mbappes, the this, the that. And that's what we need. Like, we're going to sit here and watch Messi and Ronaldo for the next 20 centuries? Nah. It's
Crazy.
just-
Don't you feel bad for the kids? They got to watch them on YouTube. We seen them up close. 2010, 11. These kids, hey, go on YouTube.
But I feel like they're going to have the same.
Compilations.
Like, we see Maradona.
That's
Same
similar.
way.
Like us.
Same
Us
way.
with Maradona and all them.
Yeah,
we
but
don't
like,
know.
did you really sit and watch all his compilations on YouTube?
Of Maradona?
Yeah, for sure.
I
Sure,
didn't.
bro, for sure.
Maybe that's why I'm like a bull.
Yo, shout out. Yo,
I
go on
didn't.
HBO Max. They got a fire documentary. on
Talking
it.
to the mic and I love you for
Yo,
life.
let me get. Y'all need accounts?
Talking to the mic and I love you for life.
Whoever got
Kurt.
a-
Mention the documentary now.
Yo, HBO,
Diego?
fire, yo. That documentary is super fire. It shows you like a whole bunch. When Napoli bought him, they bought him with drug money. They get to the interview and the first question they ask you, "Oh, Maradona, do you ever wonder where Napoli got the funds to buy you?" The first question they asked him. Yo, but that's mad. And then
Cocaina.
and that's how he got into all the blow and shit at Napoli.
It's crazy.
So the documentary is stupid fire.
Rest in peace,
He's always owned the rights to his images. So for years and years, there was mad images that were never released until his family decided to release it.
So he owns the rights to that?
Definitely not copyright infringement.
man. We going to jail.
Whole time for me to finish.
I was because you said that. Because metaphors. I had to throw at you something. Nah, I mean, was waiting for the comeback. You know what I
He
mean?
impressed though. He impressed for the rest of his whole career.
Yeah. So yo, top 5 impressed y'all like so far. Players.
Well, mine is Chiesa, Juve.
Yeah, that's one.
I saw even just let alone what he's done this season, but just the tie against Porto, bro. He looks the real deal. Looks phenomenal.
Yeah, Chiesa is a baller.
Chiesa is
I like what he
impressive.
did in that Champions League. Haaland this season really took my eye.
That's a given.
Yeah,
But
but
that's
it
my
was-
thing. It's
he
a
imp-
given.
but
It
he
was more
impressed.
than last season. Like
Yeah, he
this
impressed
season,
more. He took it to a new level this season.
Like he just Boston teams by himself.
He got Jordan's help though.
Who?
Sancho.
Oh, Jaden.
For me,
Jordan.
Americans. Hashtag international.
international.
I didn't smoke the Zaza today. That's why.
I
For
can tell.
me, yo,
I can tell.
something about this the kid at Wolves, bro.
Neto?
Pedro Neto.
Again? What have they done? Nah, I can't remember.
Not they.
He's a
Like,
baller,
they.
but he's
it's another carry job. Imagine he wasn't there; they'd be relegated.
yo, but Podence is impressive too. If
Nah,
you don't
Podence-
know.
Pedro, bro, I don't know what it is about. Yo, the kid is just like
Luke Shaw.
He's gonna be Luke Shaw. That's a good one.
I think he gets.
I thought he was
Shaw?
done out here. I thought he was done out
Luke
here.
Shaw.
I think the player who has won me over the most is Mason Mount. Bro, I started off
Talk
the
your
season
shit, bro.
like
Go ahead,
nah,
talk your shit, Brian. Talk your shit.
last season. I saw a glimpse of him. I thought like this guy's all right, but I would never compare him to like a Foden or Saka.
Grealish or something like
Or
that.
Grealish. I'll never in my mind put those two in the same category.
Right.
This year, after what I saw, bro, he has won me over. Every episode I talk about who's been impressing me.
Mason Mount.
Bro, this kid is balling out. Another player who I'm really impressed with. Don't shit on me. Don't laugh. Is Mateo.
Kovacic?
Yeah, he's
my
changed
guy.
it. Ever since Tuchel came in, he's been balling out.
Yeah.
Balling out. And the funny thing is, because I don't even think he dribbles the ball too much. He transports the ball too much. But I think it works for Chelsea.
Yeah, because he's the most different kind of midfielder we have.
Could take on from the back
he
three
can do
to
some- I can see
Because he dribbles a lot.
He
but
don't
that's
rate
so
him.
Weird.
He don't rate him.
Who?
You don't rate Kovacic. He don't rate Kovacic.
But you're gonna take McFred serious? McFred?
You said it, not me.
And we're still above them.
I like
And
McTominay.
McFred,
Actually,
And in
McTominay
one
too.
line?
and then yeah, exactly. And McTominay had like 3 goals. Impressive against Leeds. Other than
Who'd you say was your guy? Who impressed you?
me,
Yeah.
I said what was his name?
Nah, you said Haaland, but that's
said
come
Haaland.
No,
on.
I said Haaland, but then after that I said Luke Shaw.
Luke Shaw. Nah, yeah, Luke Shaw. Right
Luke Shaw
now,
impressed everybody.
he's over Chilwell for that England left back spot.
But
I hate to say it, but he
it's
is.
a lot of
Little
players
thumb.
this season like Foden.
Declan Rice.
Declan
Oh,
Rice.
nah, that's sorry, Ricky. You took my pick.
Rice.
That's the number one player.
Declan
He has a,
Rice.
But
he has a fan.
Y'all paying
Yo,
100 million for him though? I'm
yo,
not doing
Mason
that.
Mount.
He gonna be the
Declan
next
Rice.
Fellaini flop next season.
This season is who I remember.
Who that?
That's a fact. That's a
Declan
fact.
Rice?
Declan Rice.
Declan Rice.
and
He looked
Mason
mad
Mount.
good at West Ham.
Bro, that he's
Mad
gonna.
good at West Ham.
Yo, I wish Hendo was healthy because that English midfield with Hendo.
Nah,
Declan,
Hendo
and-
washed.
Loki
No,
Hendo
he's
wouldn't
shooting
even
powder
get in that
too.
midfield.
But he would be defensive mid a little bit like a 6 would be Hendo, the number 8 like mixed position would be Declan, and then number 10 would be Mason Mount or Grealish. That's
shooting- he shooting.
fire midfield.
Yo, he's
That's
22.
balance.
He's only
That's
Grealish gets
balance.
great credit this season too.
But Grealish, we've been on Grealish as a baller.
Yeah, but like I'm
Did he
talking
step
about,
up? Yes.
yeah, stepping it up. Like,
But we saw that from him. Like
Nah,
I didn't
but-
see Mason Mount. Like I'm want to get his jersey, even though I hate Chelsea.
Who's disappointed y'all this season? Who'd y'all expect more from? Adama for Traore. I thought he was gonna do something different. 0 goals, 0 assists. Come on.
yeah, but we talked about that once. Remember, he was a bait. No name. You gotta lube him up a little bit. Yeah, you gotta lube him up. Yeah, you gotta lube him up.
I mean, for flops. That's
Yeah,
rough.
you know what? It's been overall kind of average. Everyone's looking.
Flops. Name the
ZX,
Chelsea 11.
ZX.
Name the Chelsea 11, bro. Flop, Chelsea 11. name the Chelsea 11. That's your flops right there. It's 250.
How would he
mil-
second?
Who do you
How
think?
would he
Who do you
second?
think, who do you think has been the best goalie so far? That's a
Of
good
P-
one.
Martinez.
Martinez.
I mean Martinez.
Leno?
Nah,
Leno.
He overrated. He overrated. For me.
Anyways, Footy Fanatics out.
You're
Yeah,
talking about just in the Prem?
yeah, Footy Fanatics is out after that.
Mendy's
Leno.
got a shot though.
Nah,
Who?
Mendy.
he's got a shot because of the stats, but he don't get tested like that.
Mendy.
That defense just keep it on lock. He don't even have to make.
Now that defense keep it on lock.
I mean, because Ederson's
Yo,
on
yo,
the team, so I think
yo,
that.
check the stats.
Yo,
Least
check.
goals to the
Who's
season in the league.
MVP of the Prem, real quick.
Bruno.
Bruno.
Nah, it's got to be someone on City.
No, who?
Nah.
Gundogan?
That's a valid. I think it's Diaz, but
Diaz.
It's got to be someone on
So
City.
if you're gonna pick PFA Player of the Year, you're gonna go for Ruben Diaz.
yeah.
You're bugging out.
But we had no
Why
problem.
not?
doing it.
Virgil won it.
He
Bugging out.
completely changed the Man City defense completely.
And
he need
what
Pep-
Bruno is
Pep-
doing is you just, bro. To me, honestly, bro, I feel like at one point Bruno's stature at United is gonna surpass Ronaldo.
But there's just one thing about Bruno's.
He's going to be there longer, I think.
He
No,
doesn't-
but
That's a good question.
he's
It's
gonna-
not. No, stop. No,
He's
not.
gonna.
Bro, he's got to win 3 Prems.
If they win a trophy, if they win the Prem with the squad they have, and Bruno's the centerpiece of it, yo,
Bro,
Okay,
listen
they
to
gotta
this.
do that. They gotta do that 2 more
if they
times.
win a
No,
trophy.
that's
Hear
what
me-
I'm saying.
hear me out.
times.
Hear me out.
They said continent. They compared the continent.
Ronaldo had a squad, bro. Who does this man? Oh, I'm a boy. Okay, let me cross that. Let me cross
Because
that
Bruno
18-year-old Diallo.
doesn't get into their squads.
Who?
Stop. Who comes out?
He'll probably take gigs
Yo,
out.
bro,
Gigs
don't
for
discount.
Bruno?
Bruno's coming.
Yo,
Think
bro,
of Bruno
Darren
playing
Fletcher
right there.
comes out. Darren Fletcher definitely
start.
comes out.
Darren
Come
Fletcher
on,
didn't
bro.
start.
But he wasn't playing a 10. They don't. Fergie was playing a
4-4-2.
Yeah,
He was
they
playing
won't-
4-4-2.
He doesn't get in
But
the
the
team.
thing is, don't
gets in the
discount
team,
his
bro.
impact for United. Because if he wasn't there,
Michael Carrick comes out.
y'all want to 15, 16.
Carrick was a 6.
That's what I'm saying.
Nah,
But
they're
he's going to work
Look,
around.
let's be
Imagine
real.
Bruno
You're
and
not-
Ronaldo.
You're not gonna bench. Let's talk about the players you're not gonna bench. You're not gonna bench Ronaldo. You're not gonna bench Rooney.
Scholes.
You're not gonna bench Scholes. You're not gonna bench Michael Carrick.
And if Tevez is on the team, you're not benching Tevez.
the only position,
Owen Hargreaves,
the,
bench.
the only position I see that he would get time at, and he wouldn't even start. He would get some playing time is right wing.
Bro, Anderson, he starts over Anderson.
Anderson didn't start though.
Anderson started. Golden boy of the season. My
Park
point.
Ji-sung, he gets over Park Ji-sung.
My point. is
He said JS.
my man's at. That's what I'm saying. Like, City has a fucking squad, bro. Yeah, I can't just give. Yeah, he improved the defense, but John Stones improved too, bro. So you can't just look at it like, oh, all right, City. Shout out City doing their thing. City's been doing this. City's bad season is let me finish second, take a quarterfinals in the Champions League, bro. You're looking at your right, Daniel James. Your left, a one-legged Rashford. Up top, two-headed Martial, and then off the bench is a bunch of academy players.
you look behind you,
and
McFred.
then you're looking at Maguire, mad scary, and then you carrying the team in goals and assists. He is the PFA Player of the Year.
How many goals against the top 6 teams?
Just look at it this way:
Top 6.
2 goals, one against Tottenham and one against City. Who Ruben Diaz
That's
got?
whack.
Okay, Ruben Diaz lost his clean sheet. I'm gonna highlight
Nah,
you.
but
fam.
my whole point is you're comparing him to CR7. Cristiano
No,
scored
I'm not.
against
I'm
everybody.
saying his stature at United.
his aura. I get what you're saying.
He might surpass Ronaldo's.
No, he would never
Bro,
pass
not
Ronaldo.
no-
Ronaldo's
not
the
numbers.
last United player to win the
but
Ballon
the thing
d'Or.
is, I mean, no, actually, it's tough because Ronaldo, even with those guys, he still was.
You don't think
head and
Bruno got a
shoulders above.
case it for a Ballon d'Or in one season? If
They
he
gotta
keeps
win
his
some.
numbers up,
He's got to win
They gotta
something.
win some. They gotta win
And if he
some.
doesn't, if he brings if he brings a prem back to United, y'all gotta shut the fuck up.
Yeah,
yeah, but
no,
then-
I
but-
love that. If
like, when he
I
does it,
love
we'll
that.
do
We're
it.
living in ifs, right?
Yeah, we in second, bro.
And if my grandma had a dick, she'd be my grandfather.
Footy Fanatics out.
Beat Cash with the fucking
Metaphors,
bro. I'm out.
With fast food. You know.
Now they talking about grandmas with penises. Training and shit. I'm gonna holler at you,
That'd be
bro.
grandpa's.
Yeah, give it up.
Energy at a high. Footy
Monster.
Fanatics.